Thank you.
So eventually, after coordination also with the Philippine Coast Guard through General Tanseco, it was decided upon to make it go through the AAES para kasama na rin lahat ng law enforcement. And it was technically going to be the first operation of the AAES through the help of the Coast Guard, and everyone else was there, sir. So eventually, yun yung history ng operation na yun, sir.
Kasama din ng CIDG.
For the search warrant, sir.
For the search. Yes, yes. And the PNP is with the AAES, di ba?
Yes, sir.
NBI, PNP, CIDG, Coast Guard. Ang wala lang DA tsaka Customs. Yeah, DOF is there and DA is in the council. Yeah. Okay. Just to clarify, tama ba, Prosecutor Ong, this Betron case, si Jeremiah Yandok, na nabanggit ni Elaine Gedaria of EPCB, isa sa mga respondents sa Betron case?
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
So, what is his role in the Betron case?
Your Honor, please, Jeremiah Yandok is the, on record po, the broker for Mr. Manalang, the owner of Betron.
Okay, so that's clear. So may record si Mr. Yandok ng kaso. Ms. Gedaria?
Your Honor, di ko po kasi alam na may record po siyang ganon. Ang alam ko po is nagpa-process pa rin po siya sa kanya po, sabi niya po sa akin.
Kaibigan mo, di ba?
Schoolmate po.
Kaya nga. So, matagal na siyang broker.
Opo. Ahead po siya sa akin po sa school eh.
Anong school ninyo?
Gordon College po. Gordon College.
Sa Olongapo?
Yes po.
Okay. Okay, anything else? Oo nga. Okay. Now, what about the bank? What do we do? Kaso may bank secrecy mo eh. Magpa-request ng IDA.
Sir, pwede sa humingi ng opinion.
Sige. Okay. Just to clarify with the BOC, halimbawa itong EPCB Corporation at yung Birches, are they required to have bank accounts? Asan si Mr. Pascual? Yung 130 million na may bank account ba yun? Go ahead.
They're required to submit during the accreditation process. They're required to nominate a bank account number where duties and taxes would be auto-debited upon processing. That's the process of the Bureau of Customs, Your Honor. We collect the duties and taxes of all importations through an auto-debit account nominated by the importer in their accreditation process.
For example, yung sa Birches, EPCB, 130 million yung pinasok na 14 containers, at least based on what you mentioned. Of that 130 million, what are they required to pay? I mean, how does it work?
So when
automatic debit or whatever? Oh.
Yes, sir. So usually they will file an import entry to our electronic to mobile system. From there, they will declare their declared value of the shipment under the invoices that they will submit. It will be evaluated by our examiners and appraisers. kung meron hong question, they will question that and adjust the value accordingly. If the value is found to be in accordance with the rules of the Bureau of Customs and the CMTA evaluation, i-accept po yun. At once i-finalize po yung assessment namin, once that's finalized, Your Honor, a signal will be sent to, from our E2M system, will be sent to the bank of the importer. At sasabihin ho din ng signal na yun or ng electronic transmittal na yun na pwedeng bayaran na through auto debit nitong importer, itong assessment po ng Bureau of Customs. Pag nakuha yung signal, magbibigay po ng usually nagbibigay sila ng authority yung owner to auto debit, and then yun matatransmit na po sa amin. Pag na-record po yung transmittal, then we move forward with the releasing of the container already.
So all of these companies or trading entities, Birches, TCPB, 1024, they all have accounts.
Yes, Your Honor. They could not release their shipments or pay their proper duties and taxes without a nominated bank account.
So, and usually your nominated bank account is what? Land Bank?
Kahit ano naman pong bangko. Ang alam lang ho namin yung...
Mr. Pascual, ano yung bangko ninyo? Sa ECPB?
AUB po, Your Honor, pero hindi po kami auto-debit.
Paano yun?
May manual debiting po upon receive po ng final assessment po. Ibinibigay po namin sa bank po.
So, bigay ninyo saan?
Sa bank po.
Could you clarify that, Attorney Marunilla? How does it work? Mukhang meron na namang red flag dun.
Your Honor, that we'll have to clarify because as far as we're concerned, we get the payment from the bank itself. Pinatransmit po yung sa amin. Dapat po meron na silang may deposito po sila sa bank account na yun. So, baka po pwedeng ipaliwanag ni Mr. Pascual.
Na-receive po nila sa sa system, pero they confirming first po dun sa owner po ng bank. Sa owner po ng consignee kung subject for debit po. Yun po ang pagkakaalam ko po.
Yeah, kayo yung consignee, di ba?
Yes po, Your Honor po.
Kayo yung owner, di ba?
Apo. So, pero pumapasok po sila sa system ng bank, pero yung bank po, they will inform na on their system there is subject for debit.
Karoon pa rin ho yun, or ibig sabihin lang ho, nung oras na transmit namin yung signal namin or yung message namin sa bangko na pwede na silang magbayad, wala pong pera yung kanilang account. So, kailangan po nilang punuan yun. Kung may pera po yun, i-auto debit lang po yun.
And magkano, sa halimbawa sa 130 million na pinasok, magkano, ballpark figure, how much is involved there? Hypothetically lang, 130 million yung pinasok, magkano ang duties?
35. Well, out of the 130 million na valuation po, dapat 12% nun, ba't na kagad? Tapos, I'm not too sure, but just an estimate, ang agricultural product ko yun, sensitive item yun, so mataas po ang tariff rate niyan. It ranges from about 25% to 35% po.
Meron kang pang gastos ng ganon, Mr. Pascual? Ikaw may-ari, di ba?
Based po dito sa SAD na hawak namin, sir, sa declaration, we're importing po chicken sausage po. And secure ACFTA po, so zero po siya dun sa customs duty. We're paying po for value-added tax only, sir. Based po dun sa declaration amount na 263,000, sir, may total assessment po kami na only 35,000 po.
Hindi, 130 million na yung nakumpiska sa inyo eh.
Sir, example po for D1 container po.
Kaya nga. Pero, so times 15.
I think, sir, yung record po na 130 million, sir, is from all of the importation po siguro sa EPCB from the start po siguro.
Hindi, dun sa nakumpiska ng 14, yun ang valuation ng customs eh.
Can we check, sir, yung 130 kung ano po yung include po sa...
Ikaw ang may-ari ng ECPB eh, ba't di mo alam?
Hindi ko po alam, sir, yung record po na 130 million, sir, kung saan po nanggaling po.
Eh, ikaw nga yung may-ari. Sinabi ng customs, ang valuation niya ay 130 million. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair, according to our records, what they declared as commodity of the 14 containers, only 6 were chicken sausage. The rest were smoked frankfurters, frozen fully cooked nuggets. So that's a total of 8 that were not chicken sausage. And for your information, Mr. Chair, chicken sausage is not under the DA. Technically, it's under the FDA.
Except that, it was misdeclared.
Yes.
Because it turned out to be mackerel and onions. Di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Di ba? Carrots, onions, and mackerel. And the valuation was 130 million. So iba yung nire-report. Ang tanong doon, ikaw ang nagpasok. Ikaw yung may ECPB. Di ba? Ikaw ang nag-smuggle.
Katulad po ng sinabi ko kanina, Your Honor, kami po yung may-ari na EPCB.
Sinasabi mo, kung nabisto na nga kayo, yung may misdeclaration na kayo. Tapos pinapaliwanag mo sa akin yung peke ninyong dokumento na yun yung binayad ninyo dahil dun sa sausage. Pero ang lumabas, mackerel, onions, at carrots yung pinasok ng ECPB. So, nagsisinungaling ka rito. Pinapaliwanag mo sa akin, mga dokumentong...
Ito po mga dokumento po, kaya sinabi ko rin naman po yung tao behind. Kasi ito po yung sinubmit nila sa amin. Kasi sila po yung hinahabol namin po. So sabi nila sa amin, nothing to worry kasi lahat ng pinarating namin under your company is cleared. For example, itong mga ibibigay kong dokumento, na dumaan naman sa 100% examination, yung containers na 14 na pinarating namin sa company nyo. Kaya po, ito, ini-request ko po sa kanila po.
Inimbita na natin, di ba? Pista, sabi mo.
Yes po.
Kevin, yun ang evalo.
Yes po, sir.
Yun ang patatawag natin sa susunod na hearing. No? Okay. Moving left. File check. Nga pala, ito na lang huli, Mr. Oliver Salinas Villanueva. Where are you? Please come forward. Nag-oath na ito, hindi pa? Okay. Nasaan si Jovelyn? Daria? Nandito ba? Ma'am, ikaw ang Berches. Sabi mo, Jovelyn, na si Oliver Villanueva ang may-ari ng Berches. Tama? Huh?
Your Honor, correction po.
Yes.
Bali, ako po yung representative lang po ni Burgess na naging kausap po ni Miss Brenda.
Okay. Si Mr. Villanueva ang kausap ni Brenda.
Yes, Your Honor.
Di ba? So, tama ba yun, Brenda? Where is Brenda? Tama. Kinukumpirma mo na ang kausap mo, sabi ni Jovelyn Daria, ikaw ang si Mr. Villanueva ang kumakausap. As what, Mr. Villanueva? Anong... Oh, go ahead.
Your Honor, regarding lang po dun sa pag-rent po ng ano po, yung consignee po.
So anong